What it is, man. Street Talk back with another one. You already know. Hey, man, straight out of Texas. I gotta go ahead and just step on another situation. I mean, it's been a long time overdue. I just want to, speak on the SnoopDogg situation. We're gonna have probably like a series with this motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? It might be 3-part, 4-part of this shit, because I got a lot more information to give out to y'all. But once again, Street Talk, we all about just opinions. We ain't going off of facts and everything that, nigga ain't really been involved in the situation. Nigga ain't hang out with these guys. So when I speak, I just speak my opinion. What I feel as if what I know about the situation. This is not a regular blogger channel. This is just real shit. That's why we call it Street Talk. So anyways, let's get on into it, man. SnoopDoggy Dogg, man. OG in the game. OG Crip. From the Rolling 20s. Yeah. Gotta sit there and speak on the SnoopDogg situation, man. SnoopDogg been in the game for a long time. I most definitely respect SnoopDogg. You know what I'm saying? I cannot sit there and say I don't respect Snoop. I respect the man's hustle. SnoopDogg is really a hustler, man. He came from a lot of different situations, from the early days with Dr. Dre beefing with Eazy-E on the behalf of Dre. Also, going to Death Row, going to No Limit, then doing his own independent thing, signing with whatever label he signed with. But one thing I like to sit there and say about Snoop, he is a real legend in the game, an icon. You know what I'm saying? He put his work down for sure. But like I said from the jump, man, I'm a Tupac representative. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Pac more than I fuck with anybody in this industry. So when it comes down to me and my loyalty with Tupac, I gotta speak on Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg showed loyalty in the beginning stages, but when shit went left, the man turned his back. In my opinion, he turned his back on Tupac and Death Row when shit started getting out of control for him. Back when Biggie shot up the trailer, he was shooting a video for New York. You know what I'm saying? And they was down there knocking down the buildings and doing all that shit. SnoopDogg's a gangbanger. He know what that shit mean. It ain't no different from when you see a gangbanger, what's that? Graffiti, that's what it is, graffiti. Spraying graffiti on the walls, or graffiti on the train, whatever the fuck it is, scratching out a gang member's graffiti and putting theirs. That's what Snoop did in New York with the New York video. Was no different from doing the graffiti shit. He know gangbanging. So at the end of the day, when the shit hit the fan, Snoop Dogg turned it around. Was like, nah, man, we was showing New York love, man. We showing them love. We took such and such beat, and we was showing New York love. It wasn't disrespecting New York. Like, come on, man. Everybody know y'all was disrespecting New York. You know what I'm saying? That's why Tupac was really fucking with him, because Tupac felt as if Snoop Dogg was a gangbanger. He was gonna ride. Snoop Dogg didn't ride. You know what I'm saying? He switched his back when shit got heavy. Once Tupac died, he went to No Limit. Due to the fact of hearing about that situation, Snoop Dogg was one of the top artists at Death Row, besides Tupac. So for you to sit there and drop all that shit and go to No Limit wasn't as big as Death Row is, And today, 2023, we see that Snoop Dogg went back and took ownership of Death Row. So at the end of the day, that was always his home, but he went to No Limit. In my opinion, he went to No Limit for protection. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, just the whole situation, Snoop Dogg came in the game with Dre. They was having issues with Eazy-E. Snoop Dogg disrespected Eazy-E. on behalf of Dre, you know, down the line, he sit there and disrespect Biggie and them on the behalf of Pac. And then when shit went left with that situation, the man started kicking it with Diddy and kicking all these East Coast niggas once Pac got out the picture. I'm most definitely gonna come back and speak more on this topic, speak more on Tupac's situation, speak more on the Suge Knight situation. Like I said, I'm gonna bring y'all like 3 different series of this shit. You're gonna have like damn near 3 or 4 videos of this shit, right? We're gonna get deep into this shit, you know what I'm saying? So back to just talking about Snoop Dogg. You know, he's looked at as a real gangster to some. He's looked at as a leader to some. And he looked at as a traitor to some, you know. But at the end of the day, he still got his stamp on the game. You know, he's still doing his shit. He's still here living, you know, and he's still sitting there. I just wish that Snoop Dogg could have shown more loyalty towards Tupac when Tupac was around. You know, Tupac went to Death Row on the behalf of Snoop. Snoop sit there and told Suge that they should get Tupac over to Death Row. And once Suge went and looked at the situation and signed Tupac, you know, he went over there with the intentions that these people understood what he was going through with the East Coast and was gonna rock with him. You know, these people was gangbangers, and you know, Tupac come from the Panther background, so Panther background is not too different from the gangbanger background. So he felt as if, you know, West Coast Snoop Dogg gangbanging, he already know my situation. He was fucking with me when I was doing the thug life shit with Biggie and all them, so he knows the inner circle and he knows what's going down. And Snoop at the time seemed like he was really riding for Pac, you know. So just like we see with 50 Cent, you know, 50 Cent was beefing with any nigga that did a song with any nigga he was plexing with. If the gang went over there and did a song with Fat Joe or whatever, or even niggas he wasn't fucking with but cool, you know, cool with him, like Jada Kiss or Fat Joe doing a song with Ja Rule, you know, 50 Cent went at them. So they ain't no different from what Pac was doing, you know what I'm saying? But to have a nigga in your inner circle sit there and try to play both sides, you know, that shit always end up wrong, and it just fucks up the family. Snoop Dogg obviously didn't care. It seems like he was really there for Dr. Dre. He even said at his own mouth that once Dr. Dre started coming around, shit started changing. He didn't feel comfortable no more being in the Death Row studios. Him and Dash and all them niggas started really going to the studio because Dre wasn't really there no more. And once Dre really stopped showing up and stopped fucking with the record label, that's when Snoop Dogg started looking at other options. You know, a lot of people think it was because of jealousy. It felt like Tupac was replacing Snoop. Who knows, man? But nowadays we do see a lot of people coming out the dark, you know, coming out the closet, speaking on Pac, not giving Pac the credit that he deserved, you know what I'm saying? Even with Snoop Dogg talking about the New York situation, he sit there and said that Nas had the 100 niggas and Tupac was outnumbered and was trying to be peaceful. We all see when you go on YouTube or whatever, you can pull up this footage and you will see Death Row with all these niggas, Death Row signs. Tupac said how it went down too in its own footage. So there's no need for us to try to sugarcoat shit and play it like it went a different way. You know, it's there for us to see. But anyways, man, I most definitely got more information for y'all on this topic. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into this Death Row shit. We're gonna get into Suge Knight. We're gonna get into Snoop Dogg. We're gonna get into Daz, Corrupt, you know, Lady of Rage, all these people, even the lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Even the police officer, what's his name? What's his name? I'm most definitely gonna figure out that man's name, cause I gotta do more research on these niggas' names and shit. But most definitely, man, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna really get on this topic and give y'all some information. Maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, but you speaking to a real hard-head Tupac fan. Nigga grew up. This nigga is like damn near father figure in my eyes. So I got some information to give out to y'all and see what y'all opinion is on it. See how y'all feel about what I'm speaking on. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, y'all can leave that shit in the comments. You know, maybe y'all know shit I don't know. Maybe y'all closer to the inner circle of Snoop and Death Row, so y'all probably know more shit that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into all that, Baby Lane, all this shit, man, and we gonna really touch on this topic and, you know, get to the bottom line of truly everything. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with street talk, man. We here for the community. You know, we ain't sitting there spreading lies. We ain't sitting there just trying to get subscribers. We ain't trying to just do all that shit. We just truly connecting with the community, you know, connecting with the public, you know, just giving our information, getting shit off our chest that we want to spread out to y'all and maybe get y'all opinions on. So most definitely, you know, if you fuck with the channel, subscribe, like, comment. Let's get it popping, man. Street Talk 2024. You already know we in the building. Let's get it.